In this video, we're going to explore the selection tool. The selection tool, like the name suggests, it is used to select objects. The selection tool, it is located at the top of the tools panel, right here on the left. Okay, so you can click to select it, or you can press the V key on your keyboard. Simply click on the object that you want to modify, and that is it. The object is selected. We have these lines around the object, kind of hugging it, and these little squares called anchors are connected by this line. This is called bounding box. That's the indication that the object is selected. Right? So we select objects with the purpose of resizing them up or down. If you don't care for proportion, meaning that you want to make it bigger and you don't care that it's circular, you can just click on any of these anchors in the corners or on the sides. But if you want to resize the object, but you want to maintain the perfect circle, you press the Shift key and you drag outwardly, inwardly to resize it down, outwardly to resize it up. Another thing that you can do while the object is selected, you bring the mouse or the pointer or the tool maybe to a corner. When you see a curved two-headed arrow, you click, you hold, and then you circularly drag, like in a circle. Right? You can also do this if you go to the middle anchor on the left at the bottom. As long as you see the curved arrowhead, you click and drag to rotate the object. Another thing that you can do while the object is selected, you can change the color inside of the object, which we call the fill. You can also color the border around the object, which we call stroke. Right here, the stroke of the object is changed over here. You can click on the button or you can click on the arrow. Okay, I'm gonna select the blue color. Can barely see because the line is thin. We wanna thicken the line by clicking on this little arrow and choose a larger number. Another thing that you can do is flip an object by going on this anchor, hover the mouse. When you see a horizontal two-headed arrow, you can hold the mouse, drag it, and bring it past the right edge of the object. This is called flipping horizontal. Obviously, you can do this vertically. If you go to the top or bottom, when you see the vertical two-headed arrow, you click, you hold, you drag, and then you bring it down like that. All right, well, When you have one object, it's fine. You can do what I just did. Suppose that we have several objects, different sizes, different shapes, different many things. Okay. Let us say that you want to select them all. You want to change something in all of them. You can do what's called drag select or group select. You can click, imagine a corner or a square surrounding these shapes. You go to a corner of that imaginary square, you click, you hold, you drag, you drag to your right and then to the bottom. Right, well there I selected the 4 top ones. Okay. Let's say that you want to exclude one of them. You press the Shift key and then you click on the one that you want to exclude. Click it. Those two have been excluded. Let us say that you want to include, you forgot to include this one, for example. You press the Shift key again and then you click on it. Press and hold the Shift key and click on this one. As a group, you can also do the same thing that you can do as a single object. You can rotate all the objects. You can change the whatever you want to change the fill of the object. You want to change the stroke of the object, objects in this case in plural. You want to change the thickness of the object, which change the thickness of the object. We don't call it thickness really. In Illustrator we call it weight. So when the weight of the stroke is thick, we call it heavy. When the thickness of the stroke is thinner, we call it light. Lightweight stroke, heavy weight stroke. All right, well, that's the use of the selection tool. Now, say that you want to select objects individually, not by drag select or group select. Well, you can also do group select if you click on one object at a time. For that, you click, you hold the Shift key, and then you click on the other object that you want to select. See? Remember, this blue square surrounding the objects, it's called bounding box. You can flip it horizontally and vertically. All right. So summarizing, the selection tool is used to tell Illustrator that this or that object needs to be modified. You click it, and that's it. It's already selected. So that's the selection tool. Thank you.